Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 16th through to the 30th, and really working through that full moon that's occurring in the sign of Sagittarius that occurred around the 14th or 15th of June, and that energy in your fellow fire sign will kind of be working with the energy of that throughout this period. So let's see. We've got Strength card, the card of Leo. We love it. Courage and endurance coming in. Wow. Look at this beautiful elephant coming through. So something is really asking, it feels like there's something big that's been asked of you in this period that is requiring strength, but also requiring you to really step up and step into something. It's something big. You're taking these big steps forward, and it is saying it's going to take a bit out of you to do this, but to stick with it. So let's get some more information for you, Leo. But the Strength card is the card of Leo coming through as well. So it is your major arcana in the deck. So let's see what else is coming through. Oh, it's too many there. Too many there, Leo. Although these two do actually feel right for me, which we have. Oh, there's three. Okay. Lovers. The Lovers card, Mercury, Gemini, North Node, the High Priest, which is Venus, Taurus, Moon, which is similar to the Hierophant. And the Pentacle 8, Mercury, Virgo, is coming through. So, wow. There's a big, big choice and decision around a commitment to do with work. Quite literally coming through here. What is it that you want to commit to? Is there something that you're struggling with? Is there something new that you're taking on or you're wanting to take on? So, yeah, there's some big choice. And I feel like with this particular Lovers card, we can see the Sun is there, which is your planetary ruler. It's pointing directly to a particular choice. And it feels like, yes, you've taken something on, and which potentially is something good, but it's like it's, really, I feel like this elephant here is pretty happy, but it does require a lot of effort and commitment. It's the courage to step into this big commitment that's coming through. So some of you might be starting new work, new jobs. Some of you might be starting new projects. Some of you might be thinking, right, I want to level up. You know, it's a sense of getting out of the comfort zone, being brave and doing what it is that you know that you have to do, so that you've been called towards. Because this Lovers card, even though it's presenting as a choice, it feels like, yes, there's a very clear choice in front of you, and you kind of already maybe have made that choice, or you already know what to do. So interesting. Here's the Page of Pentacles. This is the thing that you're developing here and working on, crossed by the Star card. So yeah, interesting. That's a future energy coming through. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, lovely, beautiful. There's a new beginning here that even though you can't necessarily see the future, it feels good. It's taking you out of a big comfort zone. There's been a bit of conflict around making the choice and the decision, but I feel like stepping into it, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. The Page of Cups. Okay, look at all these cups coming in, all these emotions, these feelings, these new emotional cycles that are coming through. You're going to be feeling very differently about something. Five of Swords. Your heart is saying yes to something. Your mind is conflicted. So trust the wisdom of your heart, Leo, coming through here. Your heart is dictating and making the moves here. The Five of Cups. Okay. Speaking of heart, there is something around you where you're kind of realizing that you're moving on from the past, which is a big energy. The Four of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're going to be tired here. This is a big move, a big step, a big thing that you're stepping into. But yeah, there's lots of options that are opening up around this, but it feels right. There's potential new contracts coming in, and you will, again, like here's the High Priestess. So yeah, beautiful energy to come through here, Leo. I feel like you get there, but it's like a bit of a, you're weighing up a whole heap of different options to work out where it is that you want to go and what you want to do with this. So the Page of Pentacles, this is the thing that you're looking at. You've got this seed in your hand, this thing that potentially is going to make you some money, or it's something that you want to develop that wants to ground down into some kind of reality here. It's the element of earth. So this is, again, a sense that you want to make something. You've got Taurus crowning you, and it's a beautiful energy to come in, the moon energy. So really highly intuitive energy as well with Venus. So Venus rules love and money, and we can see love and money here in this. The Page of Pentacles could be that there's new feelings developing between somebody as well, and you're wanting to work on this commitment. That's something that's coming through with this too. But yeah, I feel like Venus is actually in Taurus at this moment in time, and it's kind of wanting you to make some choices around your work and your relationships for the better. It's bringing in some abundance with this. So the Page of Pentacles, this is potentially something big that's calling you, or something new that you're stepping into. And it is the element of earth, which could be related to home, health, money and career. So, but, you know, it also is that sense of, because we've got the Ace of Cups here, that these are feelings that are starting to ground down. Crossed by the Star card. I mean, the Star card's such a positive energy. It is actually the card of Aquarius, which is your opposite sign. But the Star card doesn't really cross. Like, it's everything here is so positive about moving forward. The only negative energy is the fact that you had to make this decision. It was almost like it came to a point, and that there's a big thing that you're leaving behind as well. So the Star card is very much a sense that this is very future focused, and you may not be feeling necessarily like you're being. Yeah, it's a funny energy, because I want to have a look at this, the Page of Pentacles crossed by the Star, because I feel like there's a lot of optimism and hope for this, like moving into the future. So I don't actually feel like the Star card is really crossing you at all. For some of you, it may be that you can't see the future of this just as yet, but it's something that you're feeling intuitively called to do. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this, is it's like the future is something you're sensing and feeling, but it's not there, because it's the Page of Pentacles. It's something so new and fresh. So it hasn't reached a culmination point in any way, but it's like, I'm willing to commit to this thing that's in my life. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Queen of Cups. So this is this could be a person that you're thinking about as well. It could be a person that there's a lot of love here. This could even be related to your mother. Or it is a mothering, nurturing energy in your conscious mind of looking after yourself or looking after somebody. You know, there's a lot of love and compassion here with this energy, and it can be related to your health. Like, how are you looking after yourself physically? Because, you know, like I said, it's something's taken a lot of your energy and your strength there. There is a sense that with your energy levels, to really make sure that you're finding ways to re-energize yourself and to release some of this fatigue around you. But the Queen of Cups is a lovely energy in that I feel like there's something really beautiful, that a message from your heart that is here. I mean, look, the Queen of Cups is looking at this beautiful cup in front of her, something or someone that she really truly loves or loves doing. And look at what's happening at the base here. Here it is, at the root, at the deep down inside of you. This Ace of Cups is here. It's like the Holy Grail. It's like that cup of love, that beautiful thing that's birthing into your life. You know it's there. You can see it. It's right in there in your conscious mind. You can feel it as well. It's a very deeply intuitive and feeling energy that's coming through here with this, which is really lovely. So it's generous as well. You know, it's opening your heart to something, which is very beautiful. So this is in both your conscious mind and the same thing happening deep down, which would show a really strong alignment that's coming in terms of what's happening from your higher self and your soul messages and what's happening inside of you. I feel like that you're getting those messages loud and clear, which is really lovely. And like I said, the Ace of Cups at the base, what a beautiful energy, the birth of joy, the birth of love, the birth of a new cycle where you could be feeling very differently. A lot of emotions could come up, a lot of feelings could come up with this, but something beautiful is birthing in your life, and you know what this is. So in the recent past, there's been some conflict around, there was a big decision that you had to make, that there was conflict around. But once you make it, it's like, whoa, okay, now I've got it, and now I can move forward with this. So yeah, interesting. And the decision might be around conflict in your life, something that you were feeling really conflicted about, and you thought, I need to make a decision about this. Now, what I love about this is something that's deep down and something inside your conscious mind. And look what pops up in the near future. Surprise, here it comes. Okay. Here's the Page of Cups, 2 pages coming in, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So there's a sense of surprise feelings, surprise emotions, surprise offers coming to the table, surprise messages from your heart, except that it's not that big a surprise because it's here and you know it's there, but it's coming out into the open as something that's brimming over with excitement, anticipation, getting excited about it, starting to emotionally connect with it. It's something's bubbling away here for you, Leo. I do apologize for the whippersnipper in the background. But yeah, the Page of Cups, again, the pages are messages coming from your heart about what this thing is that is calling you, that could be making money. And it's also a beautiful energy of a Piscean energy. For some of you, this is like forgiveness that comes through. Enthusiasm here for this Page of Cups. And the lovely feeling, I just get it's such a lovely energy coming through, that the thing that you found it so hard to kind of initially start or commit to is now realizing this is something that you love doing. You're connecting to the love, the joy of the process, which is actually really beautiful. So yeah, I love this Page of Cups coming through. Like all these 3 cups are just, everything is feeling lovely and aligned. And so yeah, it's a beautiful energy. You've got the High Priest and the High Priestess. It's got all this amazing intuition, and they keep saying, reach for the stars, reach for the stars, reach for the stars. So yeah, beautiful energy to come in for you, Leo. So in your conscious mind, you got the 5 of Swords, which is that there is potentially conflict around, or has been conflict inside your mind. And this is where your heart and your intuition have kind of fully overtaken at this point, and your head's like, what's going on? I'm not sure. Why am I not the boss? And your heart is kind of ruling everything at this moment in time, and there may just be that you're conflicted about something in your life, or there has been some kind of argument or fallout or conflict that's come in. And I feel like it's very much, you've got 3 5s here. The 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, all next to each other, and 5s do represent conflict. But the conflict feels like it smooths out, absolutely. So this 5 of Swords, I feel like the thing that you're conflicted around is what this 5 of Cups is that there is this huge sense of loss, even mourning the past, because this big thing that you're developing or stepping into kind of changes everything in a weird way. It puts you in a totally different space or totally different situation where you can't go back. Sometimes the 5 of Cups is that there has been where you're moving into a whole new arena and space, and you have to let go of something. And it can be sad. It can be like the energy of, say, you're leaving a job, but you actually really liked the job. Maybe you're retiring, or maybe you're stepping into a new job, but there was something about the old that you are sad about leaving behind for whatever reason, or it's just an adjustment period. For some of you, quite literally, the 5 of Cups can be that there's been some kind of loss, emotional loss, or something has made you really unhappy and sad at this moment in time. There's been conflict around it, but this is the beautiful healing that comes in with the Ace of Cups. So, and it may be that it's a sense of feeling to the need to heal something, but with the Star card crossing you, it's like, I don't know exactly how this healing is going to come in, but I feel like a cycle of healing has begun. So it's kind of interesting. In your hopes and fears, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, and this would kind of be questioning, like, I hope that I've done the right thing here. I hope that I've really made the right decision, because part of you wants to hold on to the old. Part of you is like, for fear of moving forward, but it's kind of like you've already made that choice or decision, or the decision is something that is your heart already knows the answer to. So you've already stepped into this new cycle, which is really lovely. Some of you, that is savings. It's like if you're making a big shift and move, it's like you need to kind of make sure you've got savings, or you might be relying on savings that's coming in here. So as an outcome, you've got the 9 of Wands, this transition period, or the choice that lies in front of you. Whether you've made this choice or not, this choice is going to be made. It's right here, and time is different in the world of tarot. It can all just be like blah blah blah, but This Nine of Wands is, tired. You're tired. You're at the tail end of something. You're just kind of nearly completing a cycle. And there's all these options, there's all these options in front of you. That in itself can be tiring. This can be decision fatigue. But then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is like, boom, okay, clarity. I've made my choice. I've made my decision. I know what to do. So this feels really great. There is a particular cup in the near future on offer, which actually feels like a particularly good one, which is really, really nice. There's something on offer. But for whatever reason, it's like you almost get a little bit confused inside your mind. It's like you kind of overcomplicate it because the universe has already shown you what the good option is, where you're heading with something. And you're like, oh, but I just need to look at all these other options first. I don't know if I can trust that thing that's on offer here. Until you go, okay, yes, I can. I can trust how I'm feeling. I can trust what this is. And so for some of you, this is like quite literally a relationship and you're just going through this little sense of the clarity of it is starting to form. But I do feel like it's kind of funny because it's already there. It's just that your head needs to kind of come on board. And this is where it comes on board with the Ace of Swords. But it's kind of like it's pretending to be in charge here. Like, oh, I'll go and have a look at all these different options and make it feel like it's important, your brain. But your heart has already made the decision here. You've already been shown it. So, yeah, it's kind of a funny one. It's a funny no-brainer, but eventually your head and heart will align with like, okay, we're both feeling good about this decision. So, but there might be a little bit of kind of self-deception in a way that you're convincing yourself you haven't chosen this when part of you has. It just depends on your own relationship between your head and your heart, which one rules. But we've got the High Priestess, which is that things are going to be revealed to you all in good time and the right choice is going to be revealed to you. So that's fantastic. The High Priestess is where there's a lot of synchronicities coming in. So these things, these people, these little connections in the near future, these offers or messages that are coming through, pay attention to them because they're significant in the near future. If there's some sort of synchronicity around it, pay attention to it. If there's some sort of pattern or message around it, pay attention to it because, the High Priestess is sprinkling a little bit of magic dust over the reading and saying trust your intuition and kind of guiding you. Like it really feels like, boom, we're heading in this direction. Ready or not, whether you want to do this or not, because this is where you're being very, very strongly guided. And the only part that won't want to do it is your head. The rest of you is like, yep, ready. So this is where it does require courage to step into something big that is on offer here that's coming in. It's presenting as something small, but your idea of where it could go, the potential of it is and that, sometimes these small shifts and changes or these small things, these first steps, it's starting off small, could end up big or it could even indicate a huge shift in your life. So it says, my life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. And I do think in particular this person that's coming in the near future, however that's presenting to you, just be aware of it. So, really interesting energy. Let's pull a charm, Leo. So it feels exciting. It does feel exciting. It feels like this is nice, new, fresh start that's coming in, a big commitment that you're stepping into here. We've got, the elephant, okay? Yes, we've got the elephant and we've got the elephant. What I love about elephants is they're a deeply spiritual animal. They represent big steps in your life, big spiritual evolutions. This next step, like I said, it starts off small. It could definitely be something big. Elephants have long memories. So it is a sense that this is something that could either be very directly linked to, again, I'm getting a sense of you're moving forward into the future and this is potentially something that could sustain you long term, this thing that you're developing here, which is really lovely. But there's also a whole, and this is what you're saying goodbye to here with this Five of Cups, there's a whole memory of the past. There's a whole connection with a whole heap of people from the past that is being brought up, and some of it can be carrying towards the future and some of it you need to kind of let go of and say goodbye to. And so Yeah, I mean, all I can say is this is big, even though it's starting off small. This is something that's going to take up a lot of space in your life, Leo, and it's got this lovely supportive energy around in terms of its birth. You know, it's got the Queen of Cups, which is the mother energy. It's got the Ace of Cups, which is the healing. It's got this, the soul energy of the High Priest overlooking it. This thing that's birthing in your life is all the big guns, spirit, and everything in your life is coming through to support it. So it's only your little human self that's wanting to overcomplicate it or to have any fears and doubts is the part that's not seeing this yet. But if you can't see it yet with the star card, I can't see the future yet, it's coming in with the Ace of Swords. It's showing you a clear direction, and it's showing you potentially a future vision as well. So yeah, it feels like a big shift here, Leo. It really does. And it feels very exciting. Like I feel really glad and happy that you're doing this, because on a soul level, a heart level, it's good for your soul kind of energy coming through, which is really beautiful. So yeah, pay attention to what's being mirrored back to you. Your life is a mirror, and this will help you with these choices and decisions in front of you until the picture becomes clear and the fog in the mirror becomes clear. So that's it, Leo. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what's coming in the near future. It's like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And they're showing it to you. The fairest option, or this new beginning that's coming in, where is it going? Because we're so new. We've got the Ace, the pages, that represents the beginning of things. And so let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going, like in the near future and the future beyond. You've either made a choice, or the choice has become very crystal clear to you. And, you know, the universe is very much saying this is the right choice to be made. So let's see what sort of supportive energy it's bringing in, what sort of other things are coming to you in the near future and the future beyond, where this is going, how you can manage the energy, any kind of intuitive messages whenever the High Priestess comes in, and the High Priest, you're to be sure that you're going to get very strong intuitive messages coming through for you at this time. Check your dreams, check any kind of, patterns. I always look at the clocks and it's like 111, 222, 444 kind of angel energies around. But check all of that. But we're going to explore where this is all going, because I feel like it's such early days and there's a lot of supportive energy around it. Let's see what other messages you've got to carry this forward, this big energy for you. So that's everything we're going to look at. We're going to explore it a lot deeper and further into the future in the extended reading, and that's all going to be in that. So I'd love it if you come over and we explore this further. The link for that is in the description box below. Usually pin it to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Leo, it kind of feels monumental for some of you. This feels big. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Some of you might quite literally be making major life decisions or major life changes at this time. And it is about honoring that process as well, honoring yourself, giving yourself the time. The elephant energy is this is moving forward slowly as well. There's no rush, but it's big. So yeah, ever tried stopping an elephant from moving forward? Very, very hard thing to do. So it's about just this forward movement, this forward progression, and going with it and feeling really good about it. So that's it, Leo. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.